Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. Dear everyone, Partner Volante is prepared to receive Ripple payments. Currently, March 10, 2025, is being mentioned as the single-day implementation. That is, around 11 months from today. In my opinion, it will happen sooner rather than later. I say that because it seems like every day a new country makes an announcement. Plus, they usually claim that we're making this announcement earlier than planned. Thus, it is possible that Fedwire will launch prior to next year. It appears like everything is going at a much faster pace now, so it could happen before the year is up. I think it's crazy because some individuals in the cryptocurrency industry think it doesn't matter. This will have zero effect on the price of ISO coins. However, the absence of laws is the main reason why we have not yet recognized the worth. The values will start pouring in quickly once restrictions are in place. In 2020, according to JP Morgan materials intended for institutional usage only, not for retail consumption, the US dollar faces the imminent threat of being quickly replaced as a reserve currency due to competition from cryptocurrency. This is occurring in the actual world. He was riding high today, and this is the result of his smoking. This is how you should consider it. The US currency is losing popularity among several nations. The US dollar is likewise losing popularity. We have the anti-crypto army for the same reason. Banks are secure locations to keep your money. As Janet Yellen is always attempting to reassure us, they would prefer that someone else continue to deposit their wages on a weekly basis. If that trend keeps up, the value of the US dollar will inevitably decline. For the foreseeable future, that trend will persist. The US will remain in a currency deficit until a CBDC or gold-backed currency is established. Companies that handle thousands of transactions daily would still find it expensive, and many developing nations would struggle to afford a $1 transaction fee. There is a vote mechanism to reduce costs in the event that the price of XRP drastically increases. At the end of the day, everyone can do it for free, just because using Google is free of charge. There will be no payments required at the conclusion of the timeline. Oh, money will flow freely, just like knowledge will flow when it's due. They predict it will occur by 2040 based on this map. At this point, it is unclear whether or not free payments would be implemented earlier. Nonetheless, if you look at the calendar, you'll note that this year is all about adoption. Micropayments, variable payments, direct debit, and car payments are all happening this year. In 2025, CBD will be widely used. However, I believe that micropayments will be live before the CBDC's launch, which will drive up the price of XRP. We will also likely see rules put in place and value emerge from ISO at that point. That's why I keep stressing the importance of investing before 2025. On top of that, we're just going through the motions. Just listen to what this person has to say about stable coins. They're going to change the way we exchange value before 2025. If you want coins to be something that regular people or businesses can keep track of, use as security in a loan, or utilize in a financial service, you need them to be subject to clear laws and regulations. And when you have that, these digital currencies may really become popular. Additionally, their ability to service certain markets may be restricted in the absence of it. Once you have it, though, the entire scale of the electronic money market, more than $100 trillion, becomes the addressable market. After all that, $100 trillion. That, he explains, is why Ripple is releasing a stable coin. Also, did you hear him correctly? He claimed that every single household will be attached to stable currency. Also, this year, regulations regarding stablecoins will be put in place. In my opinion, they will prioritize that over crypto regulations. All of this will transpire in the year 2024. When it comes to Ripple, the new connectivity and tech model, Nostra, is all about timing. MasterCard is primarily concerned with switches, as Nostra provides the means for cross-border foreign exchange to be executed, as well as the finalization of remittances through Finastra's Fusion Total Messaging platform. They keep bringing up the word switch, so pay attention. As XRP holders, all we can do is wait for that switch to be flipped. As we progress through the season, I believe that switch will be flipped at some point. Additionally, utility will begin to function thereafter. Why? Because that moment is coming up very soon, and everything is pointing in that direction. In my opinion, it will take place before 2025. However, rules determine everything. To start, I can attest that US banks are covertly deplatforming companies involved with cryptocurrency in any way, shape, or form. What's happening is that banks are removing their support for cryptocurrency in an effort to encourage customers to maintain regular deposits of their paychecks into traditional checking or savings accounts. The lack of defined regulations in the US is another reason why banks are hesitant to engage with cryptocurrency. They are also keeping an eye on certain individuals as they withdraw funds and put them into cryptocurrency. Not only that, but even baby boomers are moving their wealth out of banks and into precious metals. Currently, all capital is fleeing USD. This is occurring right now. Well, that concludes our video. As always, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment with your opinions. Goodbye for now.